You can see now we're moving on to reflections here at the top of the page. We're not going to do these three. We'll do some reflections at the bottom of this page and on the back. But this part here we can do, it just says whether or not you think that these represent a reflection, yes or no. If so, we're going to draw the line of reflection. So that's a new vocabulary term. That's just the line that it gets reflected over. So first, number 4, does that look like a reflection? And I think it is yes. Now the line of reflection is right here. That's the line that got folded over. Okay, going to 5, does that look like a reflection to you? Okay, I think that is a no. That looks like a translation. Like maybe it slid to the right and up, or going the other way to the left and down. But it's not a reflection because they're at a different height. What about number 6? I think that is also yes. It got reflected up and down, which you're going to see in a minute that we are going to do also. So, the thing you have to read carefully, now, well, first, let me back up. They ask us to graph these points. I already did, just to make these notes go a little faster. But look what I highlighted in pink. See how it says up here? Reflection over the x-axis. That's why I highlighted that, because you can see an example over here. We reflected over the y-axis. You always have to first look to see what is your line of reflection. Okay, so watch how this is done. Point X. I'm going to count to my line of reflection. 1, 2, 3. Well, point X prime must also be 1, 2, 3 away from that line. There's my X prime. So you just count. Same with Z. 1, 2. Z prime. 1, 2. Don't check out of the video too early, because on the back I have to show you something that different than these. It's going to be on the assignment. Point Y. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y prime. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you have to just connect your 3 points. And that is the reflection of the triangle. Okay, so it's really going to be the same thing, just over the line of reflection. So on this one, point E is 1 away. Well, E prime must be 1 away. So there's E prime. Point D, 1, 2, 3, 4. D prime, 1, 2, 3, 4. You really just keep going, the same number. And these 2 points are going to be the same. 1, 1 for F prime. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for D prime. G prime, sorry, wrong. I said the wrong letter. So I'll connect my points here. And that is triangle. Did I just call that a triangle? I did. That is rectangle. D prime, E prime, F prime, G prime. All right. So, like I said, don't check out yet, because you're going to see, look how different this one is. All right. So maybe you try this one. That is number 9. It's reflecting over the x-axis. All right. Point C. 1, 2. C prime. 1, 2. Point B, 1, 2, 3, B prime, 1, 2, 3. A, 1, A prime, 1. Connect. And you have a reflected triangle. Okay, well, what's different about 10? We're going to reflect it over the y-axis, but the figure goes over top of the y-axis. But we still reflect it the same way. If point I is 1 to the right, I prime will be 1 to the left. If H is 1 on the left, H prime will be 1 on the right. And point J, 1, 2, 3, J prime, 1, 2, 3. Point K is on the line of reflection. It won't move at all. K prime will also be that same point. And you connect. This figure is a 4-sided figure, so it is a quadrilateral. And it almost looks like some kind of star. I made that line a little bit curved. Some people, I had someone tell me once, it looks like it got turned inside out. No, it overlaps, so that's how you will deal with something like that. And number 11 is very similar. As you can see, it goes over top of the x-axis. So we're going to reflect it over the x-axis. And if you want to try this one, go ahead. Pause the video. Now let's just start on the right. Point y is 1 away, y prime 1 away. X is 1, 2, 3 away. X prime will also be 3 away. And z 1, z prime also a 1. And let's draw our reflected triangle here. X prime, y prime, z prime. And last one, we will reflect over the y-axis. So point F, 1, F prime 1, D 1, D prime 1, E 1, 2, 3. You know what to do, keep going. 1, 2, 3 for E prime. G 1, G prime 1. Okay. Now if you're not really sure how to connect this, maybe you're not sure where to go, look at the pre-image. F connects to E, so F prime will connect to E prime. E connects to D, so E prime will connect to D prime. You can just follow the other figure. D connects to G, D prime will connect to G prime, and there's our last piece right there. Okay, that, everyone, is reflections. If you have any questions, oh wait, I'll show you the assignment. Okay, so the front, x-axis, y-axis, again and again. Now sometimes it will overlap, maybe not on this side, perhaps on this side. Now the last two I just need to show you, you will not reflect over the x and y axis. See, on number 11, you'll reflect it over the line x equals 2, so I drew that on here, that's this. And for number 12, you will reflect across this line y equals -1, which I drew. So you're not going to reflect over an axis. Okay, if you need any help, let me know.